Nets trade acquisition ready to show world his breakout potential. The Brooklyn Nets have a new face ready to step into the spotlight, and his name is Terance Mann. For the 28-year-old forward, this move is more than just a fresh start. It's a chance to redefine himself, to break out of the complementary role he has played for most of his career, and to embrace the challenge of becoming a leader on a team unlike any other in the NBA. Mann arrives in Brooklyn as the oldest player on a roster that features an NBA record 5 rookie first-round picks and not a single All-Star. For a player who has spent his career in the shadows of bigger names, the situation offers something he has never had before, the opportunity to lead both on and off the court. Speaking with the Boston Globe, Mann made it clear that he is ready for the responsibility. "I've been with those rookie guys a ton this summer and they are super hungry, willing to learn basketball. It's going to be fun," Mann said. "I'm excited for the challenge and I feel like I was built for this. I'm in my prime right now and ready to show the world what I've really got outside this role I've been playing for the last 6 seasons." The Nets are certainly counting on that. After 6 seasons in the NBA, Mann has built a reputation as a versatile, efficient, and dependable role player. The Los Angeles Clippers originally selected him in the second round of the 2019 draft, and he went on to appear in 378 games for the team, starting in 168 of them. Known for his energy and defensive effort, Mann carved out a steady place in the Clippers' rotation, but he rarely had the ball in his hands or the green light to fully explore his offensive game. That changed only slightly after the Clippers traded him to the Atlanta Hawks at the 2024 trade deadline in exchange for Bogdan Bogdanovic and 3 second-round picks. His stay in Atlanta was short-lived, however. This summer, the Hawks included Mann and the number 22 pick in the draft in a salary-shedding trade to Brooklyn, offloading his 3-year, $47 million contract in the process. For the Nets, who are rebuilding around youth and draft capital, Mann represents both a stabilizing veteran presence and a potential trade chip if his value climbs. Now, he has a wide-open lane to prove that he is more than just a glue guy. Brooklyn's roster is severely lacking in proven shot creation, with Cam Thomas, if he re-signs, and Michael Porter Jr. serving as the team's top offensive options. Rookie guards Egor Demin and Nolan Trow are expected to take on heavy minutes as playmakers, but their lack of NBA experience makes the need for a steady, aggressive veteran all the more crucial. Mann, entering what he believes is the prime of his career, is positioned to seize that moment. His track record suggests there is untapped potential. Mann's best offensive season came in 2021-22 with the Clippers, when he averaged 10.8 points in nearly 29 minutes per game while shooting efficiently from the floor, 48% overall, 37% from three-point range, and 78% at the free throw line. Over the past 3 seasons, his role shrank, but his efficiency didn't waver. In just over 23 minutes per game, he averaged 8.5 points on virtually identical splits. The consistency suggests that, given more touches and opportunity, he can scale his production without sacrificing efficiency. For the Nets, the question is less about whether Mann can fit in and more about how far he can stretch himself. Brooklyn's rebuild is built around youth, with their rookies and draft assets forming the core of a long-term plan. But that doesn't mean there isn't space for Mann to play a central role. At 28, he is young enough to contribute to the franchise's next iteration. If his breakout season materializes, he could establish himself as a long-term piece of the puzzle. On the other hand, the Nets are also holding more draft capital than any other team in the league, and they will be active in exploring ways to convert those picks into stars. If Mann thrives in his new role, Brooklyn could just as easily flip him in a trade to acquire more assets or bolster a future deal for a bigger name. Either way, the opportunity ahead of him is clear. This is a make-or-break season for Mann's career trajectory. For a player who has waited 6 years for this moment, it's hard not to root for him. He has shown patience, resilience, and professionalism, never complaining about his role and always maximizing the minutes he was given. Now, he finally has the freedom to test his limits. As the Nets embark on a season that is expected to be filled with growing pains, Mann's presence will provide guidance to the rookies and a spark of stability for a franchise searching for its next identity. Whether he becomes a key veteran for Brooklyn's rebuild or raises his stock as a trade asset, one thing is certain: Terance Mann is ready to show the world what he has been holding back all along.